Oh man, what's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Happy Hump Day to all our wonderful people out there. What's going on, Rod? How you doing?
What's up with it, boss? What's happening?
Everything is everything. What's going on, Dan? I know you in the building too. How we doing?
It's all good, man. What's going down, everybody? What we
Oh
doing? What we
man.
talking
Man,
about tonight?
Oh, we can
it's
talk a
looking like
little bit
fellas'
of
night like
right.
this.
Yeah, I
So
got
you
some
might
things to get off my chest.
hey, well, you don't have time to do it because we got a lot to talk about. Baseball playoffs starting. There's be some big news coming in the Bay Area tomorrow. Of course, we got some big time matchups coming up NFL season this week. Where we want to start?
What up to everybody in the chat? What's up with it? Marcus, Throwback, Danielle,
What's up, Danielle?
Mrs. Watkins,
Hey,
What's up,
mom.
Mrs. Watkins?
Christian. What up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Hit the thumbs up.
What up, Christian?
Tell a friend, share this, and all that good stuff. Um,
Oh, Marcus Thumbs
man,
is in the building. We never know what we're gonna get out of this boy in the chat tonight. Thumbs loose, boy. Oh. That boy Marcus said thumbs are wild.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
oh yes, it's on and popping tonight. I like this one, man. Hey, you could, you know what? You could just you could shit fire. You could shoot off whatever you want to say tonight.
Hey,
Get it popping, Dan. Go.
let's just get it popping. Hey,
Let's
let's
do
talk
it.
about obvious things, right? Joe Burrow is hurt. All right. I don't know what they juicing that boy up with to get out there on Sundays, but that boy don't even hardly practice. So what's going on? Because clearly, if you're not practicing, you're not in sync. And we're seeing that on Sundays. My team let him off the hook, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say it right now. I got Arizona beaten, Cincinnati in the desert.
Mm.
And
Ooh,
yeah, I
upset.
do. I absolutely do. Something is wrong with that team. And historically, East Coast teams traveling to the West Coast, it never goes well for them. That's why I got my boys upsetting the Eagles. Mark that down as well. So I gotta upset a
Ooh, we getting
weekend. And
spicy tonight.
we gonna get to it. What y'all boys think about that Burrow situation though? What's going on with Joe Burrow?
I think there's a reason why Jamar Chase said he'd rather see him sit out till week 5 before the season started, right? At the end of the day, it's we all have seen what calf strains and calf injuries can end up being, right? Not saying that that's what's going to happen with him, but of course, being out here in the Bay, everyone saw what
Okay, I'm
happened
on
with
the way.
KD, right?
You know that
Oh yeah,
you
you
heard what I
know.
said.
But we all saw what happened with KD out here a few years ago, right? Everyone said calf strain. Then of course he comes back and the Achilles go. So I think that's what Jamar Chase was trying to refer to and all that. Now, I know his comments today. Joe Burrow said this is the healthiest and best he's felt after a game, so we'll see. But yeah, you can just tell the way the offense isn't clicking. They don't have those big deep passes the way that we've seen them be able to click in years past. Something's not right.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
you keep messing around with that Achilles, brother. Keep on doing it. And it goes right on, flashing on up to that kneecap, that knee area. And that's when they talk about that ACL spot because you overcompensating for that one injury so much. And when it hits you, it's a wrap. Now, would it be the same knee if that was to go? Is that the same knee from a couple of years ago?
I
Ooh,
want to say yes. Don't quote me
That's
on that though.
really not good.
that's really not well. If it's the same, I hope it's not.
I hope no
Let's
injury,
let's
Right,
period.
right,
Not
right,
even
right.
that much
let's
more. Let
just
me make that very
what I
clear.
mean by that
Of
is
course.
hopefully it's the other leg, because if it's the same leg, then they stupid. Then the franchise is stupid. Then the front office is stupid. The coaches are stupid. If it's the same leg, they all stupid.
I'll say
So
this though, if it is, shout out to Joe Burrow and his agent for getting that deal done when they did.
Absolutely. That's the
bingo,
same.
bingo.
He has the same agent as Mr. Nick Bosa. Just saying.
Mm,
So remember, theirs got done one after the next. It
right.
was, you know what I'm saying? Friday and then that Saturday. So It is what it is. Dennis, what up, big dog? What up,
I
Unc?
don't know, but I heard some blasphemy a few minutes ago.
I
I heard some straight buffoonery
Oh,
come
yes.
out of Dan the man's mouth. Brother,
Uh-oh.
put 50 on it right now. Fuck
I
what
got
you talking
I got
about. Put
I
50
got
on
I
it
got
right
50.
now.
I got
Okay,
50.
cool.
You
Y'all
know
heard this,
you
America.
know my money good. I got 50 on the
I
game.
know it is. It's gonna be real good in my pocket.
I'm still ready for him to have that
I'll make up for it now.
bet for a band with Wise. That's what I'm waiting on.
Wise don't
Say
want
what?
that smoke. Wise know damn well he don't want that pressure. He don't want that pressure. That's too much pressure. Like at that point, you watching week in, week out on what everybody doing. You dig what I'm saying? Like
They just said no, Mr.
you that boy, he a bookie. Goddamn it, he told me to see my stuff tomorrow.
But honestly, Dan, I'm with you. Like something's wrong with him. There's definitely something wrong with Joe Burrow, and
What you got?
What wrong with him? It's
Yeah.
something crucial. It's crucial.
There go my boy
It's
Wise.
crucial. Because the thing
Wise.
is, I'm like, Dan. See, here's the thing is, if he's not practicing, there's a they're nursing something, and it's either something big or it's a lingering injury that could
I'm your
potentially get way
Huckleberry
worse
tonight,
if it
Danielle,
gets
for
hurt
sure.
any worse than what it already is. So I'm with Dan. Like he's hurt. That young man's hurt, and what it is, I don't know, but he's hurt bad.
Yeah, I mean, did y'all see the interview from what's his name? Coach, his last name is Taylor. He came from us.
Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor. But did y'all see his interview today when they asked him how he get 50? But I got to put up a stat.
No, we hear none of that.
Wise, I give you the 50, dog. I give you the 50. We brought
It's a discount.
I give you the home team discount. But
Jump
Zach
on.
Taylor-
Why is it? Pause. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
That boy
Whoa,
stopped
that was
himself in his
reckless.
tracks.
Reckless.
Wow, that's crazy. That was
Reckless.
crazy.
That was. Ooh, I almost got off.
Wow.
Yeah, I almost ended the stream off that one just then. I'm boy,
Like, we gonna start over.
man,
Like,
that one. Ooh, yikes.
legit though,
But
Zach Taylor, your boy Zach Taylor was in an interview. The Cincinnati media asked him like, so where you stand on the quarterback, this week, and he was like, "What do you mean?" And they was like, "Well, Joe Burrow's hurt. We see that something's going on. Is that calf injury bothering him?" My boy Zach said, "Well, he's been cleared to play." And I don't know why just digging that ditch. Like,
Hey,
what are you doing? He was like,
Hey.
what kind of question is that to ask about the quarterback? Well, we asking the question because we see like Joe Burrow don't look like Joe Burrow, my man.
Facts.
So hold on. This is my question now to go with that. Do you sit him down for the remainder of the year and just bump this year just to keep him because of what you just paid him as far as that contract is concerned? Because that's longevity, when it comes to that contract. You got to live up to that too, however it is. What y'all say?
But I not right now. I wouldn't bench him. I would give him 1 or 2 games and then see how those games play out. And if those games play out to where you get a couple of wins, maybe 1 loss, then you continue to play him because you could potentially still have that season if he's 98% healthy, 95% healthy. So yeah, you still kind of play him. But if he gets to the point to where you're out 3 games and you lost 3 games, now you're behind, 4 or 5 games to try to make the playoffs. When in week 12, it's like, all right, well, yeah, the season's a watch. I wouldn't sit him in.
Yeah, shut him down. But see,
I wouldn't sit him.
But see, that's the risk you run, You're banking on the fact that he make it to week 12. You dig what I'm saying? You banking on that, and what we seeing right now, it don't look like he gonna make it to week 6.
No, I'm saying the team.
Well, I mean,
right, but I'm saying if you sit him, let's just say you sit him for the next 3 games. If you win 2 of the games and lose 1,
then with him
hopefully
sitting.
those 3 games, right? With him, you sit them for 3 games, and if the backup is still producing a little bit, then you pull him back in towards the end of the season. Yeah, but no, I wouldn't sit him not this second.
I mean, I would
Jordan, I
just
mean,
from the
what
standpoint
you got?
of, I mean, I was just looking at their schedule because my big question was when is their bye week? And so they had these 2 games coming up at Arizona and then against Seattle, and then they had the bye before playing San Francisco. So if you sit them the next 2 games, that's essentially 3 weeks off. Which again, if you go back to what Jamar Chase was saying before the
Licking our
year,
chops.
right? But like, pause. But also if you think back to
Pause.
what Jamar Chase was saying at the
Gosh.
beginning of the year, right? About the
I gotta
five,
relax.
like week 5 window. That's still kind of right there, right? The reason why I wouldn't sit him for the whole rest of the season, though, is because that is the ultimate, in my mind, that's the ultimate sign of malpractice. Because you knew that it was an issue when it started in the preseason. You knew it was an issue going into each game so far this year. You knew it was an issue. That's why you're so short with your answer in press conferences. But then after all that to say, oh yeah, we made a mistake, we shouldn't have played him, now we're going to sit him for a year. I mean, what's the message that you send not only to Joe Burrow but to the rest of the team? Maybe anybody who's a free agent that wants to come in. I mean, it's just a bad look.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens to them boys in Cincy. But I do got the upset this weekend: Arizona over Cincinnati. I think they give Joe Burrow fits. I think I'm telling you, I got Arizona running the ball, keeping Joe off the field. Cincinnati defense going to be tired. James Conner is going to eat. Anybody that got James Conner in your fantasy football league, start him this week because he's going to run all through the Cincinnati defense. Mark my words.
Okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Y'all two represent y'all teams tonight. and from what we just heard, yeah, that sounds good. I like Joe Burrow. That's cool. Hope we wish him the best. Rams, Eagles. What we got? How we doing it? Score prediction. Whoever wants to go.
Go ahead.
Hey, I got on last. No. You wanted to open up your jaws and say you go ahead.
Woo, pause.
Oh, well, let me keep eating then. So
yeah, go ahead, fill up.
Hey.
What? Gobble. Said the wrong thing.
I'm about to start it over.
Okay. So this what we got.
All right.
We got.
Pause on like. Heck yeah. They ain't got it. They ain't relaxed at all. They just.
Bro, I don't. Hey, let me tell you something. My baby in the other room. So when I refer to eating, you better understand what I'm talking about. You better understand. Ain't no pause on that, baby. That shit is full go. So get back to this game. You know what I'm saying? Let the big dog eat. Marcus, you stupid. You want to eat, dog? Eat.
This is a great case as to why the Rams are getting the upset, by the way.
This is a great case why the Rams are getting upset. So this is literally the reason why I got the Rams upsetting the Philadelphia Eagles. Vegas. No one expects the Rams to win this game. Nobody. I do, because I think we got a pretty good defense. I don't trust Matt Stafford. We got a decent line. You know what I'm saying? Offensive line. If Sean McVay runs the ball, we got a chance.
Absolutely not.
Hold on. What I mean by that is it takes pressure off of Matt Stafford, because if you call 50 pass plays in a row, then our whole line is moving back the whole game, and that's not good for the rushing attack of Philadelphia. So that's what I'm saying. Like, in order for us to have a chance, we have to run the ball. Even if that means we don't make any progress with yardage or nothing like that, we run for 34 yards in the game, I don't care, but you got to keep the defense honest. That's the only way we have a chance. This is what I'm telling you. So you can say all day, no, we ain't going to run, but he needs to call run plays, because when he doesn't call run plays, we lose. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we're going to run all over Philadelphia. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Sean McVay so far has been the Achilles heel to our coaching. He lost us the Cincinnati game. Cincinnati is supposed to be 0-4 right now, 0-5 with Arizona coming up. So that's all I'm saying. We gotta run the ball, even if it's not the greatest progress. We got to come out of play action. We got to beat y'all zone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what it is. So if we can do that and play consistent defense, not give up the big play, actually tackle with our linebackers on some of the running because we know y'all gonna run, that gives us a shot. If we don't do any of those things, then of course we're gonna lose. But if we do those things, we got a shot. And if Vegas likes those numbers, if they get, it's lopsided with Philadelphia, just tipping the scales in the bank, well, Vegas will make the phone call and we'll be having another conversation.
What I do?
What?
No, I'm looking at it. That's what I'm saying. What I do? I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Watkins. I ain't know Grandma was on the phone. Oh,
Congratulations.
No, I'm just saying because this nigga told me I'm the one that had to get some decorum. That's what I'm saying. What did I do?
Oh gosh.
Dan was just talking about oxtail. That's all. That's what it was.
Oxtail, exactly.
Yeah, oxtail.
None of that. Okay, so before I need to say what I say, let this be clear. What you just said could have been said about any team in the NFL's matchup today or this week. Everything you just spewed, that could be said versus any matchup. You ain't saying nothing, Dan, nothing. You are talking extremely loud, but ain't saying a damn thing. Nothing.
He gave you a universal answer?
Yes, bruh. I could have said that against Norcross and Decatur, bruh. You could have said that against Oakland High School and San Bernardino High. Bro, any team. You could have said any team.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
Yeah. Oh, you know it.
It's still true.
Congratulations.
Okay.
You played yourself.
It's still true.
Hey, that boy, but hey, Ron, this is playbook right here. Man, please. Ain't no one trying to hear that. First of all right, so we gotta go matchup for matchup. Are your receivers better than ours? Fuck no, I'll answer for you.
Well, we gotta ask
Whoa,
Vegas.
whoa.
We gotta ask Vegas.
Are you talking about in names or are you talking about in numbers?
We gotta ask Vegas.
Names don't matter.
I just want to be clear. Are you talking about names or are you talking about numbers?
However you want to play it, Dan. Period.
If you're talking about numbers, we can match up for matchup because my rookie is outballing every receiver in the league right now. So if you want to go numbers, we can talk numbers. We can match up on receivers.
And who have you played? I'm not asking. I'm saying who you play because I don't know who y'all play.
I'm just letting you know if you want to talk receiver numbers. You said match up on receiver. So I said, do you want to talk names or numbers? If you want to talk names, y'all have the names. Facts. But if you want to talk numbers and production, I can go blow for blow with you. You give me your best receivers numbers, and I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Hit that like button.
So go to the next one. So you want to go running back for running back? Y'all got the better running back.
Okay.
What's next? Quarterback? You don't want to do that because y'all don't have the better quarterback.
Ooh.
Not passing.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Not passing.
I was about to say, boy.
Scheme has something to do with that too.
Hold on.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
a
you,
Jalen Hurts fan. What I'm saying is, I have the better passing quarterback. The numbers don't lie.
Well, the numbers. The thing for me with numbers is, but the scheme matters as part of the numbers.
Thank you. We're not talking about that. All I'm saying is I have a
have
better passing quarterback.
You have to incorporate that.
My quarterback's numbers are better than Jalen Hurts.
So you mean to tell me the scheme makes no difference? Is that what you're about to tell me?
I'm not saying that. All I'm telling you is
you just said that.
All I said was
that's not all you said. That's what you just said. That's not all you said. That's what you just said.
So Dan, here's the question I have.
So Jalen Hurts is better than Matthew Stafford.
Pound for pound, yes. Pause. I got you, Rod. Don't worry about it. I got you.
No,
Dan,
that
here's
ain't even no pound for pound. I mean, no. I mean,
All
when you
all
say
around.
when you say all around, well, your quarterback doesn't have a Super Bowl ring.
so Dan, here's my question for
I guess
you.
when you lose in arguments, I guess you.
I'm just. I mean, I'm. When you say pound for pound, like, are we talking championships or are we just talking athletic ability? Are we talking numbers or are we talking athletic ability? Because Jalen Hurts is a way better athletic quarterback than Matthew Stafford. He has way more ability to do things with his arms and his legs. He has a hell of an arm. I'm not taking that away from him because I believe if you put him with somebody like a Sean McVay, I believe that Jalen Hurts will that bitch out. So I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if we're talking about numbers, if we're talking about, I mean, I would say they're pretty equal if you want to go athletic ability and so forth and so on. I would say equal because Jalen Hurts hasn't won shit. Put some respect on my quarterback.
I'm not saying. Well, for one,
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, if you want to go player for player,
and Roddy can tell you, I've always said Matthew Stafford was good, even when he played
but we can agree that they're equal.
I just knew that he wasn't going to win anything in Detroit.
We all knew that. I mean, that's me saying my universal thing about running the ball and all that shit.
He's a really good quarterback.
Yeah,
but
we all knew he wasn't winning shit in Detroit.
This season, Jalen Hurts, on both sides, running and passing. If you put that in one big mold, Jalen Hurts is better than Matthew Stafford at this time. You can't say he's not.
Like in his career? I mean, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm asking, like, what do you mean by him being better in his career now? Because Matthew Stafford just won a Super Bowl ring.
I'm not talking about what he did 2 years ago. I'm not saying what he did.
So then we don't have to talk about what Jalen Hurts did last year, then, right?
Last year was last year.
Okay, cool. So this year's whose quarterback numbers are better?
I honestly, I don't know because I don't know.
I do.
So Matthew Stafford has about 300 more yards. Jalen Hurts has a higher completion percentage, but of course Matthew Stafford has more attempts.
And he also has a better QBR rating. Don't forget to mention that.
All right.
So don't forget to mention that.
I'm not a big
attempts. That means he's still accurate. So don't forget to mention that.
I'm not. I mean, when I said I didn't say he wasn't accurate.
We're not talking schemes. He said his quarterback was better, and I said how. So if you said we're not talking about the past, then we're talking about the present. And presently, Matthew Stafford has better numbers than Jalen Hurts. Yes or no?
Okay.
Next. Who's in your defense? You want to go to the defense next?
These are hard, huh?
Where you want to go next?
These are hard.
Yeah, they are.
These are classic.
Yeah, they are classic.
I like that blue.
Yeah.
Go blue.
Well, blue is my favorite color. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I mean,
you got the better defense, hands down.
Defense win championships, but
not last year.
Well,
we're talking about this year. So
right, but I didn't say anything about last year. I just said win championships.
You're right. What are you referring to? My championship? Because our defense did win that championship. Are you talking about that?
Okay. Again, but you're talking about.
Don't
give a fuck about what you did 2 years ago. So what? It ain't happening now.
Give me your score prediction.
I think it's be like 27-30. I think we're gonna win by a field goal. By a field goal. Yeah. It'll be another field goal win. That's what I think.
But that's the funny thing. So a friend of mine was like, I think it's going to be a high scoring game. And I'm like, I can see that happening. I can see a shootout.
I could, because our secondary is weak.
Like a 34-31 type of deal. Is that too far?
Nah. Again, I feel like it's going to be a field goal. That's it.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be a field goal.
I
just feel like the reason why, just like your friend said, it could potentially be a high scoring game. The only reason why I don't feel it's gonna be a high scoring game is because both teams are gonna do their best to try to control the ball and control the amount of time each team has possession of the ball. So that's why I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I feel like Matthew Stafford and the offense is going to do everything they can for us not to have the ball, and we're going to do everything we can for y'all not to have the ball. So the time possessions is going to be the biggest thing.
Okay,
That's
so
not,
dunk plays all the way
yeah,
down the field on both sides.
yeah,
Just get 10.
yeah. Just
Get
get
10.
10 and keep on
You
rolling.
get
Well, for
close.
y'all, it's going to be dunk plays. For us, it's going to be run the ball
Right.
because
Because
the
Sean
dunk plays,
McVay don't like to run the
are
ball.
killing us.
He like to throw them 2-yard.
Yeah, the dunk plays are killing us. They killing it. They've been killing us since week 1. But I've been saying it all season. Dunk plays they're killing us. But so I feel like they're going to run the ball, and then do a small dunk play, run the ball, dunk play, run the ball, dunk play.
If y'all play zone, Matthew Stafford will eat that zone apart. Like I saw y'all play zone against Washington last week, right? And I mean, all the receivers was doing was just sitting in the zone. Every single one of them, Jahan Dotson, Terry McLaurin, anybody, they was just sitting in the zone. So if y'all play zone against us, Matthew Stafford loves the zone. So does Sean McVay.
But I'm with you on that, because even last week Bradbury got caught up in his zone. Slay, I don't know what's going on with Slay. He been getting cooked here, not cooked, but he been getting stir fried here the past 2 games. So I'm just like, come on, Slay, like you got to get this shit together. I'm saying that hold last game was whack, even though I don't really consider it a hold. Yeah, he told the shirt a little bit, but I don't think it impeded him, the receiver, and being able to catch the ball. So, but like I said, yeah, I'm like you though. If we play zone like that, a lot of zone, but that tells you that if we are playing a lot of zone, that he don't have confidence, a whole lot of confidence. And it may have been Bradbury that game, because he just came back from injury. So that could have been it. I don't know, but we'll see.
I pray Cooper Kupp comes back this week.
I hope he don't.
Right. And see that, and that's my point. Because my young receivers been eating without him. Pause.
Yeah.
Doggone it. They've been going to work without him. You know what I'm saying? So even if Cooper Kupp is just on the field, you have to account for him. You know what I'm saying? That means one of my young guys is not going to get that double. They're going to get that one-on-one. And Puka Nacua loves the one-on-one matchups. I mean, the boy eating right now. I would take a look at a couple of his highlights. And he's
how are y'all linebackers? I'm curious. I don't know.
Trash. So and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean, they're doing the best they can with what we got. But Ernest Jones is my best linebacker, and you know what I'm saying. He's one of our outside linebackers. But I mean, I'm actually amazed that we haven't been getting run on as bad as I thought we would, because we are hurting at the linebacker position. So my front four, my rotation on the front four though is pretty good. No names, but very productive, along with Aaron Donald. You know, Aaron Donald getting doubled. My rookie Byron Young, Agent Zero, he coming off the edge. He been cooking in his rookie campaign on defense as well. So I mean, you know, the young boys they going to work. AD taking the brunt of it, and AD is still rated top 2 defensive player in the league right now, and he taking on double teams he's probably one of the greatest defensive players we've ever seen, and don't even know it. It's so quiet because you just don't. He's one tackle for loss away.
We know. I don't think if anybody is questioning if Aaron Donald is one of the best defensive players we've ever seen, stop watching football, turn on cricket or something else. Just stop.
Talk about it, Jordan, because I'm like, what this man is doing with double teams, man. I'm just, what? I can you imagine him being single?
I mean, the thing for me is when the game and season was on. Sorry, I just want to say when the game and season was on the line. You talk. Obviously, I know you love talking about the Super Bowl, NFC Championship. Who closed the game out? Super Bowl.
Aaron
who
Donald.
closed the game out? All right, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, BG for us. But the crazy thing, well, it is. But crazy thing is, you know, they're comparing, I've seen anyway. They're comparing Jordan Carter to Aaron Donald. So I'm just like, I wonder, like that back and forth on each side of the ball, like that's gonna be crazy, because Eagles fans are gonna be like, well, we got the new up and coming AD, and they all gonna be like, well, we have the true AD. So that's gonna be an interesting ebb and flow on each side of the ball, for real.
Well, that's where you have the advantage. So even though I have the better defensive tackle or the more experience, because I'm pretty sure Jalen Carter probably is the next AD. So even though I have the more experienced, better defensive tackle, you have the more athletic quarterback. Matthew Stafford is not running away from Jalen Carter. You understand what I'm saying? He's
Understood.
going down. He's going down. Jalen is going to take off. You dig what I'm saying? That's the difference. So if you see AD, we all saw the clip first week. Geno see AD coming down the
Oh
pipe.
my God.
Right. You saw it. Oh my God. Like, that's Matthew Stafford. You dig what I'm saying? But Jalen gonna dash up out of that thing. You know what I mean? Like he out of there. So
Yeah, but
that's
he
where
be a
y'all had
dash.
it.
He ain't gonna dash for too long because he's definitely going before that big hit come. He gonna park it right there and take that seat. Trust me, because they are not letting that man get hit like that. My homeboy was we was watching the game at the Eagles bar downtown, Rod, and they was like, man, he need to take that. I said, bro, he costs too much. They ain't letting that man take that hit like that.
Right,
He
Miss
costs too
Debbie.
much. Ain't no way.
Well, that's going to be one of the interesting things for me to watch in the game because, you said, obviously we know how deep the defensive line is for the Eagles, right? They've shown it for the last 2 years now. We know there's talent on the Rams. My question though is, how does the quarterback deal with pressure? Like, Matthew Stafford is a tough dude, right? If he gets hurt, we all know Matthew Stafford will play through injury. We all saw that clip. Believe it was they played the Browns when he was on the Lions, shoulders out. They got the timeout. All right, I'm back in. I'm winning this game.
We saw that clip.
Exactly. And we all know just how physically strong and gifted Jalen Hurts is. I mean, it can be a D lineman on him and he can break that tackle.
Absolutely.
My thing though is, after a while though, you start getting to Matthew Stafford. Those balls, they start getting a little off target, right? He doesn't like being hit. Of course, no quarterback really likes being hit, but you can really see how it affects him. So my thing is, especially when you look at not even just D-line versus D-line, O-line versus D-line, and what the Eagles can generate defensively in terms of pressure, how is that going to affect Matthew Stafford going down the rest of the game? Because again, as we all agree, Sean McVay is not the best in terms of trusting the run game. So it's not even like you can take that to alleviate pressure. So I want to see how that goes throughout the game.
You're right, Jordan. You hit it on the head. And that's what I was telling Unc earlier. Like, it's coaching. It's going to be Sean McVay. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we know Matthew don't like getting hit. So like me and Unc was talking about, dunk plays. You're going to have to run them dunk plays. Obviously, the Eagles have some problems with it. Let's see if they still have some problems with it. It's going to be, 2-step, maybe 3-step drops on the passes. You can't do no 5-step drop against Philadelphia. But Sean McVay loves the big play. He loves the flash. And that's the Achilles heel, because you're going to put Matthew Stafford in a dangerous position with one of the best defensive lines in the game. So don't run no 5-step drops and this, that. Bro, like, you got to get that ball off if you're going to pass it. But you still going to have to run. You're going to have to run the ball because you have to keep pressure off of Matthew Stafford. If you don't, pick six, fumble, possible injury, and Sean McVay going to be on the sideline looking stupid as hell, like he always be damn looking when he's calling these dumbass plays and you see our quarterback is under duress. Like, what are you doing? Like, we don't have like, who does he think we got back there, dog? Like, who the hell does he think we got back there that's just going to withstand hit after hit after hit after an old-ass Matt Stafford? Think we ain't got Jalen Hurts?
So the only thing with Jalen, though, like what you said earlier, I don't know if it's
Trey Lance,
the play caller. I don't know if it's a play caller. I don't know. But for some reason, Jalen Hurts for the past 2 games has been looking for that deep ball pause play, like the one that goes mad over the top. Like, it was 3rd and 3. Swift came out the backfield, stood there wide open. He had 5 yards before anybody. He went all the way to AJ. Like, bro, he was right there in the middle. It was when they thought it was a fumble.
But you know why he went to AJ. But
where were they on the field?
They were like right at the, I want to say 48.
They might have gone for it. They're probably going to go for it on 4th down, so you might as well take a shot. That's my guess.
But my thing is, if you'd have threw the ball, it would have been a 1st down.
I know.
He was right there in the center, like right there.
I know.
He had
I
his
just
you
think
saying
that
4-down territory.
yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, with now everybody's all in the analytics, and it's when to go for it, when to not go for it. So I'm guessing this is my thought process on that. It's all right. Well, let's see if we can catch them sleeping up. Like they're playing up because again, 3rd and 3. We're gonna go for it on 4th down regardless. So let's see if we can get a chunk play out of it.
Analytics gonna get Brandon Staley ass fired.
And it should have gotten him fired already. Man said we're still thinking about Jacksonville. Yeah, I know you are. You're coaching. Looks like it this year because you're still coaching like you lost to Jacksonville.
Right. All right, so we got that. What's up? Who the net? What's good with your Falcons, Jordan?
How much time we got?
I knew this was coming. Well, we do know one thing. Ritter ain't it.
So it's I wish I could put it down to just that, right? Because
True.
my thing is when I look at what this offense is doing. First off, actually, no, I'm gonna start on a good note. I'm gonna start on a happy note. Shout out to my defense. This defense is actually looking really good. I think they're like the 8th best defense in the league right now in terms of scoring defense, which if you would have asked me about that from the Falcons the last 10, 15 years, I thought that'd be a miracle. So, no, they're doing what they're doing. Jesse Bates been amazing. I know for the longest amount of time, Grady Jarrett and David Onyemata both were in the top 15 in terms of pass rush win rate of D tackles. Again, had not seen that in my lifetime from Atlanta. Now, that being said, Arthur Smith, you were supposed to be brought in here. Marcus, by the way, your quarterback missed a week and you're still leading the league in turnovers. I just want to let you know that. But anyway, that's what I was saying. You were supposed to be brought in as this offensive genius kind of guy, right? Not Kyle Shanahan level, but it's like, he knows what he's doing on the offensive side. Why is it that, and everybody knows this, when you have a young quarterback, what are you supposed to do offensively? You simplify the game, make it as easy as possible. We've got so many plays that have 2-man routes where there's no distance between the receivers. So, I mean, you could have one guy that's covering 2 guys. You don't have anything that's simple, whether it's a slant game or even some boots or even Desmond Ritter's an athletic dude. Let him be a part of the run game. You did it with Marcus Mariota. You literally just did it a year ago. Why would you not do it now with somebody who might be even more athletic at this point of his career? I don't think he does enough to allow Desmond to really feel comfortable and be a part of the game. And again, at the end of the day, y'all know me. I'm always going to go to the top, whether it's the coaching, front office, all that. I look there first before I just look at players. Now, players are trash. I will tell you that he's trash. Do I think Desmond Ridder is still it? No, I don't think that. I never thought it. I wanted to see it. I wanted him to get a chance to show that he could be, but at the same time, it's still I can't put this all on Desmond Ridder yet. I wish I could.
Paper bag, Mrs. Watkins.
Listen. I'm about to start throwing some stuff into my storage closet. They lose this week. I know that much. But again,
this week.
No. Oh, that's what I've done. That's what I've done all the time. Once they get on my nerves.
Who got Jordan this week?
We're at home against Houston. So CJ Stroud coming into the A. So that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. But
he's rolling right now. Too.
He's rolling. He's rolling.
Throwing any
but you got a good defense and you're at home.
Yeah.
You got a good defense.
And
at home.
Crowd matters.
I think we'll win more so because we are at home. But I think we scored 1 touchdown the last 2 games. And again, if you have an offensive head coach, that can't happen. Can't happen.
He is an offensive coach.
Yeah, he was the OC back in Tennessee with Derrick Henry and all them.
Was he a running back coach before he was OC?
He used to be a O-line guy, I want to say.
That's weird.
You don't know how to scheme properly, then.
Well, and that's the thing that frustrates me about all of this. I mean, look, man, if this is how you're going to scheme up a playbook, your dad founded FedEx. You should have just went and worked for him. Otherwise, why are you making my hair go crazy every single Sunday? I mean, like I said, I just don't. The fact that you have somebody like Kyle Pitts, who you drafted 4th overall, who hasn't done anything since his rookie year. Drake London showed promise, especially with Desmond Ridder the last 4 games of the season last year when, Desmond finally, they put him in. And where is he? Jonnu Smith is the only guy that's averaging 40 yards or more per game this year right now. Our second string tight end.
I was about to say I started to pick him up because I'm like,
might not be a bad idea. So no, it's really frustrating. But I am happy that we finally have a solid defense because I've been asking for that for my whole life. And yeah, like I said, Marcus, Jimmy G leads the league in turnovers, and he missed a game. So do with that trash as you will. All right, I'm off my soapbox.
Rodney, please do y'all thing.
Well,
this week.
I got Houston winning. I got Houston winning on the road.
I respect it.
I think CJ Stroud has elevated the team, has given them some fight, and D'Amico. You see what he's doing with the defense.
Shout out D'Amico, man.
D'Amico putting it together, man. On the other side of that field, CJ. He looked like he got some of that shine. So we'll see. This will be a great test for him, though. Atlanta defense in Atlanta. It's going to be loud in the dome. Atlanta's going to fight. I don't think they want to let the city down. You know what I'm saying? So, if anything, Jordan, I got to go with Arthur Blank. I got to go. I got to go for Arthur Blank because he hasn't fired a coach, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He takes a little too long.
You know what I mean?
He takes a little too long, yeah.
And you got to be able to read the room. And for I don't know, like Arthur Blank is the customer service smile to everybody. I mean, like he understands business. So I don't know what his loyalty is. Yes, it is. It's that Home Depot mentality. He gotta let that go. Like, this is a different venture. This is a different business. And he's trying to have that damn family feel good Home Depot experience that he brought to Atlanta. He wants to bring that to the Falcons, but he got to understand this business is about winning. It's not about how many tickets you can sell. Well, it is that too. But
I mean, it's a mix, and that's kind of also the problem where it is. Like I had a chance to meet him, when I was doing rookie minicamp, and
I met him too.
Super nice dude.
Absolutely.
Super nice guy.
The soft hands of a billionaire.
Right. And so the thing for me is just that.
Arthur Smith, right?
What's that?
You talking about Arthur Smith?
No, Arthur Blank. No,
okay.
Yeah. And
yeah, I have a picture of him when they won the MLS Cup.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's myself.
But you can tell that he wants to win. It's obvious that he does, and especially I think you see a lot of these groups of owners that are getting older. They understand. Time's ticking. I only have so much time before I can really capitalize and win the big one, right? So, he does, but at the same time, he is a loyal dude. Like I don't even have to look at coaches to see that. If y'all remember, Rich McKay was in the front office for forever. I think he still is. I think he's still there. And
he's a
Falcons
consultant.
fans, yeah. And Falcons fans have been asking him to go, find a different job for years. But
they were saying the same thing about who was y'all GM? What was that boy? He came from us.
Thomas Dimitrov.
Oh
no, yeah.
Hey, he was loyal to him to a fault too. I mean, how many opportunities did he get to jack up the team?
Yeah. So it's just like it's the unfortunate mix of he wants to win, but also he is loyal to if you're with him, then he's with you. Even
during the bad times. You got to get out of that, Arthur. You got to get it. This game is ruthless, man. Everybody's not going to be your friend, Arthur. You know what I'm saying? You're a billionaire, my boy. You got to do what needs to be done.
They will be if you pay them. They'll be your friend if they pay you.
Right. What you think, Ryan?
I got 30-21 Texans. The Texans been putting up 27 points or more a game. I understand it's on home, but I don't think that firepower going to stop this weekend.
Do you think the Texans defense gets any turnovers, Jordan?
Oh, yeah, because Desmond Ritter's going to give them one. Yeah, I do. My big thing for the Falcons is as long as because it's 2 weeks in a row now, they've given up one busted coverage a game and has led to a touchdown. They did it with Sam Laporta. for the tight end for the Lions, and they did. I forget what receiver it was for the Jaguars, but they've done it 2 weeks in a row. If you cut down on that, just get that communication on the back end right. We'll be fine defensively. So I just see it more so if I think it's going to be, well, the Falcons win. It has to be low scoring, but somewhere like 2017, 21-17.
21-17. That's not bad. To answer your question, Christian, real quick, he didn't want to leave St. Louis until city officials was trying to lease him the land instead of letting him buy it. That's what started that whole thing. So once the city of St. Louis wouldn't let him buy the land, that's when he made plans to go to LA because he was able to buy land in Inglewood. That was the difference. He had a whole plan to build a riverfront stadium, and he was going to buy the land from the city of St. Louis. They wouldn't let him own the land. So he was like, I'm not going to lease the land from you if you're not going to let me buy it. And when they wouldn't let him buy the land, he was like, well, I'm out. And then St. Louis turned right around and was like, well, we was just joking. We'll do it. And it was too late. So that's when they went, sued the NFL and was like, hey, we really wanted him to stay, blah, blah, blah. He paid the little the ticket, and the rest is history.
I Houston winning on a
Me neither.
throws for
What'd you say, Rob?
That's what I got. I said I got Houston winning.
Houston winning?
On the road. Yeah.
On the road, yeah.
On the road. Upset.
Yeah.
And plus, y'all might have a little bit of jet lag too.
They had jet lag going to the trip. They've been jet lag ever since they left after the game against the Packers to go to Detroit. They've been jet lag since going to Detroit.
In Detroit, they didn't even score, did they?
2 field goals.
Yeah.
And that's included once after Jesse Bates got an interception to get a short field too.
Right. And then in London, y'all just took a trip over there.
Hey, I know Falcon fans that travel with the team that go to London.
English breakfast, Rod.
That go to London every single time that they go to London. And I tell them all the time, y'all just want to take a trip overseas because you're definitely not going there for a Falcon win. You're going there to just be like, hey, we're in London, this, that, and the other. Oh, by the way, we're going to see the game on Sunday. Y'all might as well just enjoy the trip, go do some sightseeing, because come Sunday, every single time they come back from London, they be mad as hell talking about how the Falcons gave it away.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Every single time.
To be fair, the last time we were in London was that was Kyle Pitts' best game against the Jets. Put up 100-something yards. I think we won too.
Wow. Did y'all win that game?
I think so. I think it was against the Jets. I think that was Matt Ryan's last year.
Gotcha. That makes sense then, because I don't know who the quarterback was for the Jets during that time. It wasn't Zach Wilson.
Yeah, not yet.
So who knows? It might have been Sam Darnold.
Geno Smith.
Ran through some.
Seeing those Queen Elizabeth ghosts. All right, let's get into it though. Dallas Niners Sunday Night Football.
Oh yeah,
the rivalry renewed.
Oh yeah,
whatever. As long as Dallas lose, I don't care what the score is. I don't care if it's 3-0. As long as they lose.
Oh, you sound worried over there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you sound worried.
What? I want the Cowboys to lose.
Okay, so you want them to lose just in standings, or you want them to lose because
I don't want to. No, I don't want them to get a first down.
It's just the Cowboys.
That's it. I don't want them to get a first down.
I feel
nothing.
Before Rod goes in about Dallas and 49ers, let me say this, and it's to Unk's point. I made a terrible mistake last week.
Yes, you did.
Hold on. Let me just get this out. Let me own my shit, right? I picked the damn Patriots to upset the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I bought into the Jordan Grandmama. I bought into the hype that Bill Belichick, the great defensive guru, and I'm telling you, I bought the media, I bought the propaganda, I hook, line, and sinker. Rod will tell you there is one team, one organization that I hate. I'm talking about hate, and that is the New England Patriots.
Oh, never mind.
So for me,
I was gonna say the same.
Right, for you, Jordan. Well, everybody knows why I hate the Patriots. Those freaking cheaters.
I do too.
So right, facts. So if there's one organization that I will always take joy and pleasure in seeing lose, it is the New England Patriots, and seeing Belichick's face, seeing Robert Kraft's face, seeing all of those losers and cheaters for years. Because Bill Belichick, your whole best coach ever. Bullshit. Because everybody sees the numbers with Tom Brady and without, and that includes your days at Cleveland, sir, where you were fired. Oh no, I'm sorry, you stepped down, bro. Bill Belichick is not the greatest coach ever in football. We have several coaches that we can put over Bill Belichick.
Like
Damn, Tom Brady winning his ring. I put Steve Madden over Bill Belichick. I put
Steve Madden.
What's the
In Steve Madden. Let's say in Steve Madden the shoes.
The shoes. I meant John Madden. I said Steve motherfucking Madden.
I was like, wait a minute. I know a lot about football. I don't remember Coach Steve
where's
Madden.
it? Between Rod and Unc, y'all ain't got the record scratch. So I meant John Madden. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
okay.
wait, who came up with the West Coast offense?
Talking about Bill Walsh.
John Walsh. Bill Walsh. Bill Walsh. I said
Can
John
we
Walsh.
get coaches' names right today?
Golly.
Jordan, we got you to fact checkers. You know what me and Rod on. So you got us to fact checkers, okay? So I mean, and we can keep going, right? With like great coaches. No one has won as many rings as Bill Belichick, but no one also had Tom Brady. If Sean Payton had Tom Brady in New England, would we be calling Sean Payton the greatest coach? Absolutely, we probably would.
No, because he wouldn't have won all the Super Bowls.
Well, but what I'm saying is, if he did, if the roles were reversed, is what I'm saying. If Kyle Shanahan was his quarterback in New England during that same time and he won all those rings, we would be saying Kyle Shanahan is the greatest coach. So all I'm saying is, Bill Belichick, from what he has shown us about his coaching ability prior to Tom Brady and after Tom Brady, says to me that he's an average coach.
Ooh, I can't do that. Again, from the standpoint, I get he won all those Super Bowls with Tom, but how many times in certain times, you would know this well because y'all played them, where it was the defense that won those Super Bowls. Like before Tom Brady was Tom Brady, right? So the first time when Vinatieri beat y'all, and then also when they beat Carolina, that had to do more with the defense than it was Tom being Tom. Some of the later ones, I got you.
So let me say this. Who's the most cheatingest coach and organization in the National Football League that has been punished for their cheating that they've been caught on several times?
I don't disagree.
So we can't say that a coach is the greatest and he's been caught cheating several times. Several times. So did he really beat us with Adam Vinatieri? No. They recorded our practices, watched them, and saw everything that we were going to do and prepared for it. Cheating is called Spygate. Proven.
I know.
Fine.
I know.
So he's not the greatest coach. He's great at cheating. He's great at getting it done. I'm not going to take away that he puts great defenses out there or puts great players together or whatever you want to say. But what I will say is we're not going to call a cheating man that has been caught cheating several times the greatest coach.
So then can we take away from Tom Brady's greatness too? Because he also won some
I've
always
said Tom Brady is not the GOAT. Everybody on here will tell you that. I've always said.
No, I'm not even saying GOAT. I'm just saying like overall, like take away from some of his greatness of how it's portrayed. Because if we're going to talk about the coach benefiting from him cheating,
what I'm saying is Tom Brady is greater than Belichick, and that's proven. So Tom Brady is the one that has to go out there and still take the snaps and play the game and so forth and so on. Old boy is over there watching film. He's watching VCR recordings. So he's not out there playing the game.
Yeah, no, I get your point. I guess my thing is because I break up Bill Belichick into two people, just like I did Bill O'Brien when he was in Houston, right? When Bill O'Brien was just coaching, he was not a bad coach. When Bill O'Brien was also the GM, everything went wrong. I look at Bill Belichick, like if I look at Bill Belichick just as a coach, like I think he's a great coach. But where he gets messed up is when he also partakes in GM responsibilities too. So that's how I'm looking at it.
He's never drafted a good receiver ever.
That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with that. I'm agreeing.
Yeah, no, I feel you. So what I'm saying is I don't think he's the greatest coach. I mean, other people can, and I understand their argument, but I mean, the dude is a known cheater, a proven cheater, and we want to crown cheaters.
So if you don't want to call him the greatest coach, I'm fine. But we started talking about above average, and that's where I'm like, okay, hold on now. We can't go that far.
Well, no, I'm not saying he's above average. I said he's average.
Yeah, I can't go that far. No.
I can. All you have to. Well, what is it that you are basing your critique off of?
What I see with my football eyes.
Well, if you want to pull up his numbers with Tom Brady and without Tom Brady, you will see that he's actually a below average coach without Tom Brady. So what exactly are you saying? Because we just recognize that Tom Brady is the one that won everything. He was the one that was on the field. He ran it. He did it. Even if Tom Brady cheated, okay, I get it, but he can't cheat the entire time. You understand what I'm saying? So Tom Brady has to play the game. I'm not taking away from Tom's skill. Tom still went out and won ball games. He's a great quarterback. I just don't consider him the GOAT. I do think that the reason why Bill Belichick won is because of Tom Brady. I don't think it's the latter. I don't think Tom Brady. You said, what'd you say?
I think it's both.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I don't, because Tom Brady left and won a ring in Tampa.
Do we want to look at what that team was in Tampa Bay though? Like really?
I don't want to look at
that. Should have been a playoff team. That was a playoff team before Tom Brady got there. They just had Jameis Winston throwing 30-30. We celebrate baseball accomplishments for what Jameis Winston did that year.
Okay, great. The fact still remains. You have to go out and play the game.
I get it.
You still have to play the game. And at the end of the day, he won a Super Bowl without Bill Belichick.
Yes.
So when has been Bill Belichick ever even been to the playoffs without Tom Brady?
That's why I'm saying the GM Bill Belichick gets in the way of the coach Bill Belichick. I'm not disagreeing with that point.
That's fine. So what I'm saying is, wherever you want to say the GM gets in the way of the coach or whatever, all I'm telling you is, without Tom Brady, Bill Belichick has never been to the playoffs, and he has a losing record as a head coach.
So here's the thing for me, because here's what I've realized. Like a lot of times we like to look at the what and not the why. I noticed that too earlier when we talked about whose stats are better and not want to bring it up the scheme into the equation. That's why I'm saying I want to look at the why for certain stuff. That's what I like to do with this. And again, when I looked at Tom Brady going to Tampa Bay, right? Again, look at that roster that Tampa Bay had that year. But also, if you want to talk about winning the Super Bowl, look at the Chiefs team they went up against in that Super Bowl without 3 or 4 starting offensive linemen. There's a reason why Kansas City that whole offseason reinvested fully on, okay, we got to get better up front because we had the best quarterback in the world. They have no chance, right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say they had their full offensive line or things like that. I'm not going to sit here and say that Kansas City automatically would have won, but I am just looking at the situation as what it is. Now, but again, my point being, do I think that Tom Brady wins those Super Bowls earlier on in his career without the defense from Bill Belichick? No. Do I think he beats y'all the second time in Atlanta without the defense of Bill Belichick? No, I don't. So that's why I'm saying, if we're going to look at either the greatness of one being Tom Brady, you also have to realize the greatness of the coach, Bill Belichick. If we're going to discredit one, Bill Belichick, for cheating, we also have to discredit the other as well, Tom Brady.
I'm good with that.
Like you said. I'm
good with both of them. I would discredit both of them.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with both of that. Cool. Okay, because again, like you said, they had to go out and play, right? Well, somebody had to go out and play with those deflated footballs. Somebody took advantage of that, right?
You're right.
So that's
absolutely Tom Brady, also a known cheater. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Which is why I don't consider him the GOAT. A lot of people consider Tom Brady the GOAT, right?
Sure.
I don't. So, and it's for exactly what you just said right there. That man is a known cheater.
Okay.
I agree with you 100%. So I just said all of that to say I will never, ever go with the Patriots again. I will never, ever pick the Patriots again. I will never, ever consider Bill Belichick this guru. He's going to run the ball. He's going to pound it with Zeke. He's going to keep the Dallas offense off. He's going to I will never, ever do it again. That's all I want. Dallas 49ers, take it out.
Dan, you know what? All of a sudden, Dan, I might have been wrong.
What's that, bro?
No, because I just saw who agreed with me. I might have been wrong. I take back every single thing I just said. I take it all back.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I take it everything back.
I take it all back.
Yikes.
Oh man. I'll say this. I think this Sunday will be the first time the Niners don't score 30 with Brock Purdy, but they still win handily. I don't trust Dak Prescott. I said that. I'll admit this is what I was wrong with before the season started.
Dak.
I was trying to say before the year he was not going to be. He's not turning it over as crazily as he was at least throughout the whole season last year.
Because he ain't throwing the ball.
But here's the thing. I think that if you look at the Cowboys team, they are good enough for this to be a close game. They are. But at the end of the day, there's going to be that one thing that has popped up time after time that is just exactly. So I can see this being like a 27, I'll say 27-17, something like that. I think, the Cowboys defense is going to set up the Cowboys offense in good field position at least once this game. But no, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game though overall.
I see a bunch of field goals from Dallas.
I see a whole bunch of Dak's hands getting hit and the fumble forward creating the pick. That's what I see. I see at least two of those.
I see a 31-12 49ers. All field goals.
All field goals. But y'all know me. This is
I got the defense for the 49ers scoring at least once. That'll be 7 from there. I got Brock Purdy throwing 2 TDs, one to Ayuk and one to Debo. And I got CMC rushing for about 125 yards and a TD. And there's your 31 with a field goal to 12. Yeah, to 12.
I got 27-17 Niners. That's what I got.
Yeah,
you gave him a touchdown?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 2. 2 in the field goal.
You believe in Dak, huh? Dak ain't scoring. He ain't scoring on that offense. That must be a defensive score then. That must be a fumble recovery.
No, I just feel like somehow, some way, they're gonna figure out how to score at least twice.
Get this off
Mike McCarthy is gonna figure out how to score.
Just something. That's just what
something.
I feel.
They've been having red zone issues for 4 weeks.
I just feel like that's just me, Dan.
And you think against the number 1 defense, they're going to score?
Hey man, it's always a game somewhere in your
I do want to see what happens if Tony Pollard can play this whole game, because again, that's where a lot of it kind of switched in that playoff game last year.
Does anybody got Dallas's field goal kicker in our league?
I don't even know his name.
Because I'm about to go pick him up. He giving me 15 this week, baby.
Hey, but y'all know me. I get to see my favorite. I get to see my favorite coaching matchup this week: Kyle Shanahan versus Dan Quinn. I always love when that matchup happens.
I want to hear what Rock
because of the beef, Jordan.
Well, I mean, it's not even just the beef. It's he was what our OC for 2 of the years that Dan Quinn was the head coach. So
and he's the reason why y'all don't have a Super Bowl.
I already had my one rant for the day. Don't get me started on another one. My thing is, in terms of if you were the head coach when somebody else was the OC, you know what they want to do and what they're thinking of trying to make happen. So that's why I want to see that matchup.
Right. Dan Quinn gonna be like, "This is what you should have did, Kyle."
Hey, they should just hand the ball off to Tony Pollard 15 straight times to start off the game and say, Kyle, if you would have done this in
is for you,
Houston
Kyle.
a few years ago, guess what? Everybody would be cool with you now. And I still have a head coaching job.
All right, Rob, what you got?
I got Niners winning. Absolutely.
Okay, we know
I think
that,
if
of course.
but my
Tell us
thing
what we
is
don't know.
this is how I got us winning. Honestly, we jump out quickly on them, and they have to play catch up. That's my thing. If they have a 3 and out somewhere within the first quarter, I think that's when we capitalize on them, because I feel like it's going to be some type of short yardage. They muff a kick or something like that, and then my thing also. First of all, a lot of people used to give Diggs this props, and I just felt like if all people he would have went against was IU, well, he did that a couple years ago anyway. But now IU, I feel like is just really unguardable. So I think IU gets busy. Yeah, he gets busy. But the person that I am really think will break out this game will be George Kittle. I feel like they have I don't feel like they have an answer for him, because this is one thing that I'm just being honest. Brock has really made me change my thought process about him. Remember last week against the Giants, it was Debo and Kittle, and they got busy. This past week against Arizona, and remember, Brandon Ayuk was out that game. He got busy with those two receivers. Now this week turns around, he gets busy with Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Ayuk. And he didn't even utilize Debo or Kittle this entire game. I mean, I think they had one catch apiece, if that.
Yeah, because I got George Kittle in fantasy.
Right. So it's like he can get the ball to whoever is hot, and he'll stick with that. And that's what I think that gives us the advantage if he gets on the road, because him and Ayuk, they got a nice little thing going. Pause. Mm-hmm. But it's just, I feel like he utilizes that situation while they might, use a safety over the top with on Ayuk. That's when I think Kittle goes to work. Pause. So it's just pick your poison this weekend. And I think, again, ironically, because I don't know, it's just something I just feel about Debo. Debo's going to have a couple of plays that will be like pump-up plays, but I really feel like it's not going to be too much utilizing him, because I think the biggest thing will be look at wherever Parsons is lined up at, they're going to keep Juice in the backfield just for protection purpose. And I think if he can ultimately play as the wild card within and buy some time for Brock Purdy to do his thing, it's sing-song time against Dallas.
So, Rob, who's y'all slot?
Jennings.
He might have a game.
Is he playing though? Is he back?
We had Ray McLeod last game.
Yeah, because Jennings was out.
See what I'm saying?
Well, whoever your slot is, they might have a game. They may have a game, because you already know they're gonna send Michael Parsons. That's one linebacker. Edwards are out the way. So,
but this is the thing though. You got to worry about Christian McCaffrey, because the thing behind it is you subject. Okay, you got that rush, and we all know how quick that Parsons is. But if you got your guy right there, McCaffrey, who's guarding him in open field for Dallas? You're not going to send a safety down on him, and you sure as hell not going to put a linebacker over there. So I feel like Kyle schemes up so much. Think about how he plays Aaron Donald. You know what I'm saying? Everything is quick on him.
Everything quick.
And they go right at him. So it's just like, if we do the same thing, we run at him, throw the ball arguably where he is, I think that's where they find the little holes. They scheme it up properly, and then they open up the big plays now that Brock is going downfield.
That's why I think George Kittle, my bad, Jordan. I was just going to say, that's why I think George Kittle will still be utilized for blocking purposes because of Michael Parsons. So I feel what you're saying about him not using George Kittle, but George Kittle is a hell of a blocking tight end. And that's just what he's been
Absolutely.
doing. That's what he's been doing.
Mhm.
So I don't see that changing. I don't see him, running routes when you got Michael Parsons coming. Why not? If he does run a route, he might chip Parsons or something. You know what I'm saying? But I can see him, staying in the block to help block Michael Parsons. I mean, let everybody else beat you. Who gonna beat you at that point?
I want to see that chess match and how that works out, because you don't line up Michael Parsons just one spot every time, right? Like
Oh,
TJ
yeah.
Watt, we know he's going to line up at that left end spot all game long. That's where he wants to be. And I say that because let's just say hypothetically, if you want Michael Parsons to that right end, it's like you said, Dan, you run at him. We all know the 49ers running to the left, that's their bread and butter. Going right behind Trent. That's the bread and butter. So,
Yeah.
but now all of a sudden, let's just say hypothetically, on a given play, maybe see that's what the tendency's been. Now you switch it up. Now Micah Parsons is on the left side. Now there's Mike McGlinchey. So now all of a sudden, if you're Kyle, you change. Like I said, that's just the chess match that I want to see in this game. I think that's going to be interesting because again,
Absolutely.
like DeMarcus Lawrence is still a good player. Like he's not the pass rusher, right? That Parsons is, but in terms of helping to set the edge and stop the run, he's pretty good at it. So just, again, those chess matches, especially up front, man, I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah.
I agree. I just feel like that's
gonna be a
where
game.
Kyle schemes up stuff.
Yeah.
Kyle schemes up stuff that he makes their linebacking core look slower than what they actually are.
Absolutely.
And that's the things that when they get in the open field, I feel like the way he schemes stuff up, and now he doesn't always have to look to the center of the field. You know what I'm saying? Brock can throw to the outside now. His timing is beautiful. Now, this is also something that I'm thinking about too. I'm just honest. I feel like Brock will throw an interception in the game, but I don't think it will be something that will cost us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The game or anything. It
he'll
might be
up
something
2.5
early.
2.5 scores already. Or maybe
Something.
Who
Yeah.
knows? I mean, but it won't be. The 49ers defense is so good, even if Brock does make a mistake, you know what I'm saying? That defense is good enough to correct the mistake. You dig what I'm saying? So,
20 or lower.
Marcus is
20 or lower.
Marcus
20 or lower. Yeah.
What's that?
I'm serious though. If we keep a team 20 or lower, our offense now.
You're winning that game.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. Absolutely.
You have to keep them 20 or lower.
Even if you're not, you beat us. We had 23 points. Like, as long as you outscore, I mean, y'all numbers is y'all numbers. I think we the only team that has scored the most points on y'all this season so far.
Arizona had 16.
Yeah. So I mean, like, Dallas ain't. I don't have them scoring, dog. Like, I have the world going. I have Dallas blowing up after this game. Like, the media outcry for this team, because I truly believe it's going to come down to Dak having to drive down the field. It's going to come down to him having to put up points, and Dak is going to Dak. And at that point,
I don't think Gilmore can guard IU.
No,
They
Gilmore's
won't.
good. I just
You're
don't
going to
think
see a
he
lot
can.
more. They're going to go a lot more zone this game. I really feel that.
Yeah, you have to. You're not going to go one-on-one with Debo on him because Debo's going to bully him. And I'm not talking about in a receiving.
Once he has the ball in his hands,
running around. Exactly.
Just even
gonna run dead at him.
even coming right across his face. It's not going to be
Absolutely.
good. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to be an ugly game. People want to say, oh man, it's going to be such a defensive game, this, that, and the other. Man, it's going to be a blowout. 31-12 is what I'm saying. And everybody going to find out that Arizona game for Dallas was not a fluke. It was not a fluke. It just showed that Dak is always going Dak.
See, like there's a guy named Greg Collier, myself. Like we talk about it all the time. Like Greg, he's a big time Cowboys fan. He's not a homer, but because he's from here, but big time Dallas Cowboy fan. And Greg will tell you, he's a sports writer too, but he'll tell you he has to see 5 consecutive games with Dak Prescott. He needs 5 consecutive. And can Dak Prescott throw you to victory? No, he can't do it. He's proven it time and time again. That's why he's like, I love my team, but it's Dak. It ain't no one but him. It's him. He has to see 5 consecutive games before he buys in with Dak. And to this day, he's a big time Cowboy fan, but he does not believe in Dak. He will tell you.
Does anybody know how many catches Brandon Cooks has so far this season from Dak Prescott?
Mm-mm.
I can tell you this: he only has 13 points in fantasy because I got it. I can tell you this: overall, 13.
He got 13 yards.
He is one of the lowest ranked wide receivers that you know what I'm saying was higher. You know what I'm saying? When everybody was drafting, they like, oh, you got Brandon Cooks, you're gonna take the top off. How many passes have we seen Dak throw down the field? Deep.
I agree. That's on
Scared
Mike
him in his
McCarthy
seconds.
partially too.
Dak boy. He gonna try to take the top off. Hufanga gonna be right back there like, yep, let me get that.
I'm just trying to look at what this injury report is too. That's going to be a big part of this.
Man,
Greenlaw with an ankle, Debo with his ribs and his knee. That's about it.
Yeah, but I guess
That's
I'm
the
saying
main
more
ones.
so for the Cowboys and the O-line because that was a big problem for them in that Cardinals game. I think they were missing 3 O-line starters. And I don't know who all was active. Excuse me,
I
active or
guarantee
not.
they got together for this weekend. They're not going to walk in there with 3 offensive linemen hurt. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, let me
They're
see.
not going to do that.
Well, see, this is
They won't need,
Jordan.
they're going to
They'll
get Dak
numb their
hurt.
whole body.
And unless they want Riley Cooper to go in there, they're
So,
going to
Jordan.
get
Oh
Dak hurt.
no.
So Jordan, you want to know something?
What's
So
up?
this is what I heard. Dallas was looking past Arizona. Their 3 offensive linemen, they weren't all hurt. Some people chose to sit, some people chose to, you know what I'm saying, get rest. They thought they was just gonna bully Arizona. They wasn't hurt. People could have played. They just looked past Arizona.
They were
and
looking
got
past
caught.
Arizona to play the Patriots.
Not look past them to play the Patriots, just looking past Arizona because Arizona is supposed to be the worst team in the league. You dig what I'm saying? Like, just looking past them as it's Arizona, it's a home game. There's more Dallas fans in Arizona than it is Cardinals fans. So, I mean, they just took the week off. You dig what I'm saying? And
Dallas better stop
little
playing
mishap.
because
Yeah.
if we beat them, which I feel like we will, Dallas goes into a situation where they go into a bumpy road right now, and this is where it can get real tough because I think they go to the Chargers after us,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go to somewhere. I think they go to the Eagles somewhere in that. So
I think we go to them and then they come to us. I think, or maybe they come to us.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
they
know
got,
y'all play in a couple of weeks.
So
The next 5
it's
games.
San
Yeah.
Francisco off
Next
week against the Rams at Philly versus the Giants at Carolina. Those are the next few.
Oh yeah, I'm going to that game in Dallas. I want to. I mean, even though I think we're gonna lose, I want to go to the stadium. I've never been there before, so I want to see.
I feel
see
you.
that stadium.
No, I feel that.
Fuck
Yeah.
that stadium. I get them motherfuckers none of my money. Period.
Hey, some way, somehow, you still giving him your money.
I know. So just by watching them on TV, but
Some way, somehow.
I just can't walk in there. Whatever it is, it's gonna get
Man.
on me, and I don't want it on me. Pause.
Oh, Christian. I mean, yeah. Today, yeah, those teams are much worse. You know what I'm saying? Like when we before the season started,
Not the Bears,
Arizona
Dennis.
was the number 32 team ranked in the league. They were the worst team ranked in the league. Nobody thought that the Bears were going to be what they are today, and I mean,
I did.
I didn't think they'd be this bad.
I didn't think they was going to be this. And the Giants.
We know someone who else didn't either, don't we, Rod?
And I quickly took that bet. Somebody bet me that the Bears will have a better record than the 49ers.
The who?
Yeah,
I promise you.
yes, he did.
Yes.
He
And
said
Oh,
I haven't
I'm
finished.
taking that in a heartbeat.
I didn't even
And
let the man finish his sentence.
No, you don't.
Name the
I
price.
didn't even let him.
No,
I didn't even let him finish his sentence.
Yeah.
I was on
Oh
that.
my goodness.
I was on that bet so quick. I said, "I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it."
It don't
I
matter.
haven't even
Put up whatever you want to put up.
He could have just
Actually,
said
actually,
better
told him-
record than the, and it's like, okay, I'm good. I'm
Book
sold.
it, book it, book
He
that.
can, he
book,
can go. He can
book
go and
it.
send that. He can go and send that
Book
deposit
it.
right now. He can. He can
No.
just go. He going.
No.
No.
Oh no. I want this to burn the whole year. I want it the last Sunday of the year. Cause boy, it's gonna burn y'all. Man, I gotta give it. Man, just give it to him now. Nah. No.
I mean, if I were him, I want to just give it to you now. Like,
Nope.
like,
Oh no, he
that's
I
it.
already said it.
He wants to. He wants
Oh, he
to.
does. Okay.
Yeah, he wants
Yeah,
to.
it's a wrap.
He know it's over. He know it's over.
Y'all back with the number 1 pick.
They might have the
That was
top
the
2
easiest-
picks.
The
No,
top
yeah.
2.
The
Top
top-
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Has this
The
ever
could you
happened
imagine that?
before? Right.
Never. Never.
Because
You could
Houston had to
Texans
trade
was
up.
close last
You
year.
could draft Caleb
Yeah.
and Marvin Harrison Jr.
The Texans was close last year.
Yeah, they were.
They were.
But that was a trade on draft day, wasn't it? To do
Yeah.
that.
True.
Yeah.
True. But,
But
either
like,
way,
but like
1
without
and
the
2?
trades, for them to have 1 and 2 with no trades.
Hey, Chris, Caleb already said if Bears got number 1 pick, he's staying next year. He said he don't want to go there.
Oh, he not going to Arizona.
Congratulations. You
He's not
played
going to
yourself.
Chicago. He's already said like it's certain organizations he'll stay right on in. So that's why
And he
Arizona
making
is
good
trying
money.
hard now because Arizona tried that shit when they cut Colt McCoy and they was in full tank for Caleb mode. And shortly after, his daddy was like, yeah, no, we're not even playing these games. And then they went and picked up or traded for Joshua Dobbs and started trying to play and be like, let's see what we can do because he ain't coming to y'all. So you can keep all that shit up if you wanted to because they tried.
Caleb ain't about to lose. Hey, Caleb is the man
yeah.
at USC,
Oh,
the
yeah.
man in LA. You think he about to
Paid
give
for
that up
nothing.
to go to Chicago?
Paid for
they
nothing.
In
better-
the
they
cold?
better-
I
They
will
better
say this
play.
though.
Stop.
I will say this, Caleb. All I'm saying is I like the idea and I understand it, but the same teams are going to be in the same spot next year, buddy. I'm just telling you that now.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to be in the same
Well,
spot.
this is the thing.
Be that 6-year senior.
Either they will, right? Facts. Either they will, or somebody makes a trade at the top. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only
Like,
way it'll happen.
that's the only way it'll happen because if it goes as according to right now, he's not coming out of school
Mhm.
unless somebody can be like, "Hey, you know, we're willing to give
Denver.
up our next 3 first-round picks and Cooper Kupp for that number 1 pick."
He's back. He's back on it again. He's
There
back
you
at
go.
it again.
There you
Here we go.
Your team, hey, but Dan,
Hey,
quiet as
Caleb
kept, you
is a-
saying that, but your team is playing a little too good that
They
y'all
are.
don't
They
don't
are, which is
y'all
which is why I said we would have to trade up to the top. That's why I
Yeah.
said that. I didn't say we
Yeah.
was in the hunt because they look like they trying to win, and I just don't understand.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so I don't get it. What is our goal exactly? To be better than last year? Okay. So you said, Rod, Caleb is an LA man. I mean, the Chargers ain't gonna go for him. The Niners
No.
ain't gonna go for him. You know what I'm
No.
saying? So we got an aging quarterback over in LA. And
But
I mean,
what if Atlanta comes calling and they jump y'all?
Come on through, Caleb.
well, hold on.
I'm
Hey,
advertising
he'll
right
go.
now. I'm
Hey,
advertising
he goes.
right now,
No
Caleb.
lie.
Come on.
No lie.
Come on
No
through,
lie.
Caleb.
This is the thing.
Come
Caleb
on
in
through,
Atlanta
Caleb.
would be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic City, Atlanta, Caleb. Come on through. Come on through. Yeah.
He would own the division. He hands down. He would own
Him,
the
Bijan
NFC.
Robinson,
Man,
Pitts.
it would be
London?
Freaknik in the Benz. Come on through, Caleb.
Woo,
Come on
that
through.
would be a scare.
So-
And
so
that defense is good.
Yeah.
So Jordan, this is what y'all need to do. Keep losing.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Keep losing.
Arthur Smith keeps calling plays the way he does and Desmond Ritter keeps throwing picks, so we ain't got to worry about that, buddy. We'll do just that. I promise you that much.
Y'all ain't picking up his fifth?
Don't
Oh
worry
no,
about that. We ain't gonna worry about that. No, we ain't.
that boy. Hey,
No, we just-
they not picking up his fifth, even if they don't get Caleb.
I wouldn't even pick up and make chicken from McDonald's if you wanted one right now.
Man. That would be crazy if he made his way all the way down there to Atlanta.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Well,
It would. I would like him in Atlanta. I'm not gonna flex.
I
would
would.
like him in
I
Atlanta.
ain't gonna flex. I would like him, and I would be like, yo.
I mean,
Hey,
he could.
I wouldn't even
take
talk
over
about
that
them.
division. He could literally. He could Drew
Absolutely.
Brees that division.
Absolutely.
Because
And
I
sustain
think
it.
I think we all think
As long as we
that
give a new head coach.
we legit have, like, I don't know what Bryce Young is going through, but
That's right, Mom. Great wings. Look, hey, Lou Williams knows. Lou Williams knows. Come on, Caleb. Come on, Caleb.
so I mean,
Yeah.
if,
Come on, Caleb.
well, I mean, y'all got to keep doing what y'all doing, but like I said, you're talking about an LA Rams team and a GM that don't give a fuck about them picks. Excuse me, Jordan Grandma. I apologize. But it's literally a slogan in LA. That's what we say. So, I mean, for Caleb Williams, dog, give up the next 4 first rounds. Like, for that type of generational talent in LA, if we're going to lose, let's lose in style. You dig what I'm saying? They made a splash for the wrong quarterback in Jared Goff. Y'all remember when we traded up and traded all them picks for that scrub? And that wasn't on Sean McVay. That was the Jeff Fisher era. Oh gosh, I hated them days.
7-9.
So the end of the day, 7 this year. Okay, I can see that. Okay.
No, I'm saying that's what that was the Jeff Fisher special.
No, not you, Jordan. I was talking. Steve-O said end of the day, Rams 7 wins. Steve-O, you upped our wins because you had us winning only 5. So thank you for the the uppage in your numbers. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? We traded the wrong 3 picks for Jared Goff. We did the wrong thing in drafting him, moving up to get him number 1, but we wanted to make a big splash because we moved to LA. So I got it. It's
sounds like the Niners.
Whoo, yeah.
The look away is classic.
You know what the difference, Rod, is?
Uh-oh.
Our 3 picks actually got us to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff. Your 3 picks didn't even get Trey on the field for 5 games.
At all.
Wow.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's
Dang.
I mean,
Shout out to Brock Purdy.
Shout out Purdy. Purdy to the rescue. But yeah, so I mean,
I can't hate on him.
No, I agree.
Not at all.
I legit cannot hate on this kid no more. Like,
you can't.
Hey, my mouth is shut. That boy is shut.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Like, you can't ask him to do nothing else. He's going down the field with the ball. Dak Prescott ain't going down the field. Even Jalen Hurts don't go down the field as much, and he needs to.
He's starting to now, though. He's starting to.
Yeah. But my point is, for Brock Purdy, somebody that just came off of Tommy John surgery, and somebody people that was like, we don't know what this kid can really do. I mean, the boy is taking chances. So I mean, he earned the thing out. What you gonna say about him? You know what I mean? So you're right. Purdy and Lance have 0 picks. You absolutely right about that, because Trey Lance is on that clipboard status. That boy got the best Beats headphones you could buy. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Jordan put on, baby.
Jordan outfits and everything now. He down where with Dak now. So
that boy in flip flops right now, boy. He good. You dig? So, but I mean, we'll see. I would love for the Rams to trade their next 3 to get Caleb, to get the first round. And Chicago's dumb enough to do it. They're dumb enough to do it. They'll absolutely do it and be like, look at us. We still have the number 2 pick and blah, blah, blah. We're going to Chicago. I wouldn't draft another quarterback. I wouldn't. I mean, y'all seen, everybody on here has seen like the best that Chicago quarterbacks can do. There's no Chicago quarterback ever that has surpassed like average QB numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like they killed him off. Huh?
Cutler? He wasn't.
He had the talent, but it was never
yards, bro. No, like they just, Chicago and quarterbacks are just not a good thing, dog.
It hasn't been since Jim McMahon, really.
And I mean, he didn't even throw for a lot of yards.
They
So I
had a
mean,
defense.
it's defense. Chicago has been a blue collar city, a steno city, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's what they're known for. So they just can't get quarterbacks right. They can get running backs right. You know what I'm saying? They can get middle linebackers right. They can get quarterbacks. Dog. That's the reason why Caleb, I will go right back to USC.
Yeah, he ain't going. He's
not going there, dog. He's not going to those organizations. He's not going to Arizona. He's not going to Chicago. He will go to
that man might be a 3-time Heisman Trophy winner.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dog,
his numbers are better this year than they was last year, and he won the Heisman.
He might be the first triple back-to-back Heisman winner, dog.
Hey, I'm just telling y'all though, y'all don't sleep on Michael Penix up at Washington for that Heisman. Do not sleep on him for that Heisman. That boy is a problem.
Not sleeping.
Yeah, he is a problem.
Yeah, not sleeping on him at all. I mean, it's just it's just Caleb Williams, dog. He's just doing stupid numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Penix is too. That's why I say it.
He's not even finishing games.
Ain't no need.
Right.
Neither did Neither did
he's not even finishing games.
Neither did Mac Jones.
Aye. Hey, where's Marcus? Marcus, where your boy Mac Jones in New England? What's going on?
It's on the third. All right, well, before we get to the third, Marcus, let's talk about baseball. Playoffs started, so all I gotta say is Braves go ahead and get that World Series, man. Go ahead and get that world. Yeah, I think the Phillies won. So we played the Phillies.
Hey, that's our biggest ops, Jordan.
The
biggest ops.
It is.
That's the Marlins ain't. No, the Marlins ain't talking about that.
I'm saying the Phillies beat the Marlins, so now they
that's what I'm saying.
Braves,
the Phillies is y'all. That's y'all.
Absolutely.
Just like last year.
Y'all beat them. It's clear. It's clear selling to the championship.
We ready this time, though.
Y'all was ready last time.
No, we weren't. Because we lost. We weren't ready. That's why I'm saying we weren't ready because we lost. I have nothing. I have no other.
What up, Eric?
No other analysis besides that. It's just that we lost.
Facts. I feel you.
Come on, Atlanta.
Acuna Jr. Is he MVP?
Yes.
Oh, hands down.
Hands down.
There go Mark.
See what y'all did, man.
Yeah.
Mac Jones, who? We didn't see him in the fourth quarter.
McCorkle is being shaded by his teammates.
I guess it looks a lot different when you're not throwing to Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and who else they have on that team? I mean,
Alabama Mac.
I thought that was Danny Dimes out there. That boy was throwing. I thought it was Daniel Jones.
Judy was there.
Judy, yeah, he had.
Someone get that man out of Denver.
Oh my gosh, get him out of there.
Get him out.
Denver is a dumpster fire, bro.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
You can't talk about the worst coaching performance ever and then get beat by 50.
Have y'all seen the Club Shay Shay with Marshawn?
I saw some of it.
Yeah.
I saw what he saw about Russell. I saw what he said about Russ. I did.
Hey, get them boys out of there. Get Jerry out of there. Get him out of there.
Hey, Pat Surtain, come holler at us. That's it. Just come holler at us.
Hey,
that's all we need.
Randy Gregory today was like, "Thank you." Oh my gosh, thank you. Any contenders? Call my agent.
But he have to pass through waivers to get back to Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on. Wait. Oh, he's on. You're right. He's on waivers.
Yeah.
I wonder who. Well, who would pick him up?
And then he'll become free. Who knows?
I'll take him.
Dallas could get him. Dallas would pick him up, but who picks up the tab though?
That's the point. They're not gonna pick him up off of waivers. They're gonna let him clear waivers and just go pitch to him. You know what I'm saying?
Because the Chargers still got to pay for J.C. Jackson going back to New England.
12 million. Yep, 12 million.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So who picking up the tab?
Saved $70 million off the cap by cutting Randy Gregory.
Right.
Golly.
So ain't nobody picking up that check.
Yeah, exactly. That puts you in a strangle. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, not for the squad. That's all I got to say on that one. So it is what it is. Bang bang Niner game. Let's kill these cowgirls this weekend. It is what it is.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking for
Final thoughts,
victory Monday.
anybody? Final thoughts, what you got? We just got rods.
I'm letting anybody that's in here, that's in all of my fantasy leagues. Dak is on the trading block. CD Lamb is on the trading block. Brandon Cooks has been released. Nobody even looked at him. But if anybody wants any of these scrubs, just hit me up, man. I'll trade them for your third string at this point, man. Just anybody that gives me production. Thanks, Christian.
We appreciate all y'all out there,
Absolutely.
man. For real.
Yeah.
Unc, what you got?
No, man, I'm gonna head out tomorrow, man. Head up to Delaware Thursday night. So
Yeah, Steve. Well, I'm in a keeper league.
Wait,
Steve-O.
you going to the game?
No.
Oh, I was about to be like, ooh,
No.
you gotta get real personal on that one, then, boy.
No.
Dang, boy. But that's all good though. It's all good.
Yeah. Now, my last thing, like I said, news coming out tomorrow, but it's already rumored. Things are starting to fly out everywhere. Bay Area is going to get a WNBA team. They're going to be playing at Chase Center. Oh, absolutely. I have to. So y'all know me. If you know me, a big WNBA fan, big women's basketball fan. I've been asking for the Bay to get a team for a while now. So that Joe Lacob presser's coming tomorrow, per sources. Be on the lookout for that. WNBA is expanding. And it's just dope. It's about time. They're going to do crazy numbers up at Chase Center. So it's going to be dope.
Hey man, y'all WNBA announcers and stuff like that, press people and all that. I'll let Jordan, man. Jordan Watkins, he's the truth, man. Go on and holler at that man. For real.
Appreciate it.
I need to make that happen.
Appreciate it.
Big facts.
That's right, Miss Debbie. Finally. It's time.
Right.
All right,
Shout
man.
out to Miss Debbie.
I think that will just about do it. We appreciate everybody. Hopefully you have a good rest of the week. Enjoy your football Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the days that have football now, because it's pretty much every single one. And enjoy the start of the MLB playoffs. Basketball's back. WNBA finals going on. I mean, everything's going on right now.
Yeah, buddy.
I can't wait for us to start talking about basketball, because
me too, because none of us like each other at that time.
Nobody.
Wait.
I got comments for you, Jimmy Butler. Oh yeah. You
I'll be on. I mean, I'll watch it a little bit. I don't really follow it like that. I'm just letting y'all know out the gate. So.
Oh, that's cool. Don't worry about it. We got enough content. As long as you know the drama, you good to comment.
That's pretty much how it is. All right, we out, y'all. Everybody have a good one.
All right, peace.
Hit that like button.
For sure.
Do that.